Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. For the third time this week, I'm using my new deep cover baker. I love this thing. And I'm going to make some hot, what's it called? Vegetarian enchilada soup for lunch. So I thought I would share with you. So new deep cover baker, which is white. You might have one of the older ones, and I'm sure it works perfectly well still because they always do. I have a couple of the older colors too, but in case you don't have this yet, is a great tool to get. You can use it by itself just as a baker. You know, if you want to make a casserole or a whole chicken or a pork loin or something like that in the oven, you can do that. There's tons of recipes to go with it. I have about 200 recipes I can share with you. And this is my third one just this week. So I'm going to make this hot enchiladas, the vegetarian enchilada soup, and it cooks in the microwave for just 16 minutes. Super easy. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take the baker and put in a can of refried beans because this is a vegetarian soup. It's got beans for your protein, but you can, if you'd like, top it with shredded cheddar, or you can even put in some cooked, shredded, or cubed chicken at the end. You know, just kind of add it to the end if you don't want to eat it vegetarian. Excuse me. I'm taking my Mix and Chop. This is one of our old pink ones. They come in black now, but this was from a Help with Cancer campaign years ago, which October is always Help with Cancer month. So ask me if you're interested in doing your show then, and I can tell you what we're doing. We don't do pink products anymore, but we do a specific product for the American Cancer Society. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing all of a sudden. All right, so it says chop up your stuff. And we're gonna add the other ingredients. So we're gonna add 2 cans of enchilada sauce, 1 can of black beans, rinsed, drained and rinsed. So there's a couple beans stuck in there. I'm gonna pull them out. And I'm gonna open my second can of enchilada sauce using my smooth edge can opener, which does not go on the side of the can, it goes on the top. So if you put it on your belly button and you walk straight at the can, if it grabs it, it'll work. So go ahead and spin. It's very easy to spin. If you have carpal tunnel or weak hands, you can still use this. Okay, so it's still holding on. When it clicks, I usually turn it 2 more turns, then I turn it the opposite way and it lets go. And then I'm gonna use this piece with little bird beak, pull the lid right off, okay? Now your lid is not sharp and neither is your can edge, which makes it great for, you know, kids projects and things, but it's also wonderful if you have a dog, because a lot of times dogs go in the garbage can and lick the cans, and this way they don't get cut. Okay, now we're gonna get our veggies ready. So we have a zucchini. This is my 5-inch Santoku knife from my Forged Cutlery set. If you need a new set of knives, these are the way to go. They are fabulous. They last a very long time, and they're sharper than any other knife brand out of the box. And I can say that with confidence because they're independently tested. They have a lifetime guarantee. They come individually or in a block. So if you're interested in getting the whole set, let me know, because in September, you can get 60% off any item or set you want when you host a party. And the knife block set is a great thing to get at that big discount. I absolutely love my knives. I'm gonna keep sliding, so we're gonna move that. So just cubing up this zucchini real fast. You'll notice I'm not doing any sawing motion. I'm literally holding my knife with my thumb and my forefinger right on the blade, and I'm basically just using the tip and sliding right through the zucchinis. So I like that you don't have to do any sawing motion. No back and forth, just one slice on each piece. Whichever way you like to slice, you could also slice like this if you want to. I prefer just to slice with the tip down, so that's a personal preference. Excuse me. My knives have been in my kitchen, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now. And the previous set was in the kitchen for almost 15 years. Okay. Just get this readjusted. You could also get the new deep covered baker 60% off if that's something that you're interested in. If you're not interested in knives, of course you could get the air fryer or the deluxe multi-cooker or our deluxe cooking blender or our deluxe mixer. I mean, you could get anything you want. I don't care what it is. It's up to you. Let's always say anything. Okay, so we got our zucchini. flying zucchini. It's going all over the kitchen because I'm a spouse. Okay, next thing is we're gonna put in a red pepper. Always cut your red pepper from the bottom. Ooh, inside of that doesn't look so great. We're gonna have to, luckily, we caught it before it affected the outside, but let's just clean this up. Seeds are starting to turn. That's what happens in the summertime. It's been in the kitchen it's been in my refrigerator for a week or two, so. Normally when I bang it like that, all the seeds pop to the top, but I think since they're starting to turn, they did not move as well as normal. Definitely want to get all of those out of there. So I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, which is I'm going to rinse my pepper just to make sure I got all of the seeds out. All right, and I'm just gonna, oops, there's still one right there. Slice it in half. And then I'm gonna use my trusty food chopper. Hit it like that, right? Pop this baby up nice and small. Obviously didn't put it all the way together. There we go. Still working even though it's not all the way together, but I could feel it falling apart. Now when you're done using your food chopper, take it apart, drop it in the top rack of the dishwasher. Super easy to keep clean. All right, we're gonna put the pepper in. And then the last ingredients are, it's supposed to be a jalapeno, but I'm not a jalapeno fan, so I tend to use crushed red pepper instead of jalapeno because I like it better. I'm gonna use crushed red pepper. I always squeeze it like that to break it up a little, okay? And then we're gonna put in some ground cumin. I'm looking to see how much. A teaspoon, okay. 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. This also says if you like, you can use our chipotle rub instead of the cumin. And you know, sometimes I do that kind of stuff, but we happen to love cumin and I'm low on the chipotle rub, so. All right, that is basically, whoa, all the ingredients. It looks a little thick here, but what I'm thinking is the zucchini and the pepper are gonna put out a lot of liquid once they cook. So it's gonna look more like soup and less like chili when it's done. So I'm gonna put the lid on and put it in the microwave for 16 to 18 minutes. And that's pretty much it. I'll probably do 18 minutes because my microwave's been a little bit slow lately. So I think it needs a little bit of extra time. And that's the whole recipe. Thanks for joining me. If you liked this recipe and this video, please share it with your friends.